Second stop of the preseason, I'm at Average Center tonight with defensive back and wide receiver Caleb Anthony. Caleb, how's it going, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. So you were a first-team All-State award winner last season. It was only your freshman year. Talk about why you were able to have such a successful season in year one.
Well, before I came into high school, I set a goal for myself I didn't know nothing about All-State or nothing like that. I just wanted to be the best player on my team and show them what I could do.
All right, and it's only your freshman year. Obviously, you're already a great player, but a lot of room to improve. What are some of the things that you've done this summer to make sure you're improving from year one to year two?
I've been to a lot of trainings on and off the field, with the team, without the team. Been in the weight room a lot and stayed on the track, getting my exercise in a lot.
All right, and as a younger player, you talked to me earlier about showing signs of leadership. How are you able to do that at a younger age?
I never really looked up to no one. I just always wanted to be right, and my grandpa always told me be a leader, not a follower. So I just led by example.
All right, and you have some other guys that are going to be taking some leadership roles. They might be a little bit more vocal than you. Talk about some of the older guys on the roster and what they bring to the team.
We got a senior, Makai Johnson, LaRon Fuller, definitely Rakim, and the big three, Tayson, Talil. Those guys really competitive and come to compete and really want to win.
All right, and your coaches, you have a lot of great coaches here at this school. Talk to me about some of the things that they do for you guys and kind of what they do to make you guys better.
I really love all our coaches. Like, that's really family for real. But they really show us how to be a man and on and off the field, take care of business, and show integrity about everything.
All right, and last season you guys, struggled a little bit. I believe you only won, 2 or 3 games last season.
Yeah.
Talk to me about kind of why you struggled a little bit last year and what you expect to improve on this year.
So last year we only had 2 juniors, 1 senior. Everybody else was sophomores and mainly freshmen, but we just came in not really knowing what we were doing, so we just had to go with the punches and just deal with it. But I feel like this year it's way better. We had a whole summer to learn, execute, learn all the new plays. Everything basically is new, but everything coming in the flow, culture, the chemistry, everything just good this year.
All right, and anytime you talk to a City League player, they're obviously going to say that they're the best team in the city and they expect to win the title. So I'm not going to ask if that's your goal this season. I already know it is. Yeah. But beyond that, what are some other things that you want to do this season personally and as a team?
Personally, of course, I'm going to make All-State again, first team. As a team, we don't just want to win the city. Of course, we want to win the city, but we want to win states, at least make it to states. Not just win one playoff game. We're going to go more than that, more than above.
All right, what are some of the things that you guys are doing right now? I know, obviously practice has just started this week. You told me off camera that you guys are already going through, some plays and doing walkthroughs and things like that.
Yeah.
So talk about what you're going to be doing pretty much over the next month and the rest of the season to reach those goals.
So we got our first game is in 2 weeks. We got 2 scrimmages before. We really putting in the work this year to win all of our games. Not just we of course ready for the first game, but we worried about every single game, week by week.
Is there something that a team like you guys can do to kind of set a tone, in something like a scrimmage or something? Because obviously, practices and scrimmages, things like that, those aren't the same as a game.
Yeah.
But that's where everything starts. So, what are some of the things that you can do to kind of help set that tone and kind of build momentum, even though you haven't played a game yet?
We just got to come out hot. Like, we just got to come out ready. Pre-game talks, prayers, just getting everybody locked in.
All right, and when you look at, maybe some of the teams you play or some of the teams around the city, what are some of the teams that might give you guys some problems? What are, some of their strengths? And how do you guys kind of plan on, going up against that?
We just watch film, a lot of film, and watching the schemes on everything. But I feel like this year we shouldn't have no problems with nobody, not just in the city, just the whole schedule. We haven't beat Eastmore or Independence in the previous years, but this year that's our goal, and we will get it done.
All right, and I want to talk a little bit about, kind of the City League culture, because the thing I've always loved about City League sports in general, not just football, is that it just always brings on such a different environment. It feels like there's, a lot more meaning to every game. The community and the passion from fans and family members, you can feel that every game. Talk about what it's like playing under the lights in the City League.
For me, I loved it. Like, I got all my family and friends around me, the crowd. You make one good play, the crowd going crazy. Everybody know your name around the city now. I just loved it. But as I'm in the game, I'm locked in on the game. I don't really be focused on the crowd, so it's just gotta come loud, be ready.